All right, here we go. Three, two. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the clickbait podcast. Now these two might not know what I'm talking about, but I may or may not be clickbaiting the thumbnail and title of this episode.
You always are clickbaiting.
Oh no, this is gonna be super clickbait. It's gonna be titled "We interviewed Mr. Beast. He said this," and it's going to actually I should just rename it to "We interviewed Dr. DisRespect," and we're gonna have a picture of him, and it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be AI.
Oh, okay. It'd be funny if we had like another person in here and they were just like a Dr. Disrespect avatar. That would have been perfect.
Well, you know. All right.
It wasn't in the
All
budget.
right, California. I went to California. We need to go through these kind of fast because we wasted time. All right, I went to California, bro. I went to Universal Studios, bro, and I went to Nintendo World, and it was trash.
Wow. Okay. I thought you were gonna say it was good. You didn't like it?
I mean, the best part was like how it looked. Like, it actually looked like during the game, but
Yeah,
the
I saw that one
rides,
picture.
the ride sucked. Like, it was the only ride there was a Mario Kart ride, and it wasn't that good. But the worst part about it was the line. It was like the longest line there. The line was like 30 minutes long.
Were there any lawyers there?
No.
No. It would have been cool if like you go there and you got to like meet like the lawyers from Nintendo because they're like such an iconic character for the company, you know.
Yeah, it would have been cool if you like. Yeah, but
Like you'd expect to see Mickey at Disneyland. I would expect to see Nintendo lawyers at like Nintendo place.
yeah, but I mean, maybe I mean, like, cause you be pirated and stuff, right, Rico? So maybe they'll like come visit us if like like call you out, cause like you do be pirated in Nintendo games. I heard that you got
What?
Zelda like 10 days early, right?
That's not true. I didn't get any of that. Like, what do you mean piracy? I would never advocate for piracy. You know?
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of someone else actually.
Yeah, maybe because we were talking. I was talking to
Oh
one
no,
guy.
that was Snake.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Snake actually.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, Snake. Yeah,
because he was bragging.
We needed to get.
Yeah.
But
did you guys know that I kind of feel bad that we're not sponsored by MiHoYo anymore, but
we never were.
We were.
But
what do you mean?
But what I was about to say, we don't need to because we got the free money glitch, guys. So
we do?
Yeah, we have the free money. Y'all didn't hear about it?
Is it the legal kind?
Yeah.
No, but like what is legal now? Like,
Yeah, like laws are just a suggestion. It's like a speed limit, you know. It's just like a nice gesture to follow them.
But
right?
did y'all hear it though? Did y'all see it? Like the thing I was trending, the free money thing?
No,
I have no idea
about this. So basically, people were making fake checks, and they were putting it into an ATM.
And it was working?
No, it wasn't. They're actually in debt now.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So like, what happens is like they make the check, they put it in, and at first it says that it's processing and that it's in your account, but like after it says that it's in, it'll like quickly realize, wait, something's wrong. This is fraudulent, and they'll walk away thinking that they have it in their account, but when they get home, they'll just see like $40,000 missing from their account.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, but You know, maybe Bill Clinton was right. Maybe TikTok is kind of bad. Maybe we do need to ban it to keep people from doing this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I was already saying, hey, we need a TikTok ban. I know we have some viewers on TikTok, but yeah, you guys need to get another app. Like
I don't care
this
about the
one is
TikTok
not.
people. Fuck them.
Damn.
Oh, I, I mean, that's like our big audience is. You really want to like just
It's
alienate them like
TikTok.
that?
Fuck them. Fuck TikTok.
Oh, shit. All right,
Well,
you heard
there
it
you
Anybody
here
who
have it.
uses
first.
TikTok, fuck you.
All right, you
Do
heard it
not,
here
do not, do
first.
not, do not believe everything I say. I'm joking, but still, I hate
No,
TikTok.
he's not joking.
Yeah, you were pretty serious for majority of that. Days you got to own
What do
that
you mean I
one.
was serious? Fuck TikTok.
But kids like TikTok.
I'm taking your cup.
What? Okay, I'm taking that back.
All
Is this the
right.
So
fucking
anyway,
Stars Within Us, the jazz version or something?
What?
okay.
The
So
fucking ending, the fucking credits theme was jazz.
speaking of that, let's keep the topics rolling because we do need to catch up.
Oh,
'Cause we
Doctor
were
Disrespect.
really late.
Yo, bro, Rico.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening right now. Talk about the Doctor Disrespect, Rico.
Okay. So the video I sent earlier, Doc apparently came and he said like he messaged the minor.
Uh-huh.
Apparently that was not true, and he just put that in there just to see how the journalists would react when they reported on him
Uh-huh.
and how the internet would react.
Mhm.
And so
What?
apparently, yes. Apparently, what he said is, that's not true. He was just baiting everybody.
Uh-huh.
This was all part of his plan.
Mhm.
And the person who he messaged was not only. He said apparently the messages were not only not inappropriate, like he didn't sex them or say anything inappropriate to them, but they weren't even a minor. Is what he's saying.
Oh, okay. So
And
basically what I'm hearing is that he's retarded.
Okay,
he's
so is there
he's
proof of this though?
Well, the way he was talking, it sounded like he had evidence. He said that first of all, Twitch broke their side of the contract by like spreading the allegation that he like messaged a minor, and the second thing is he said he was like absolved, like they weren't even a minor. Now that's what he's saying. Like the way he was talking, it sounds like he has receipts. I don't know if he's going to bring the receipts, but he's basically saying that Twitch made it all up and they're trying to slander him now. But why would you, if that's true, why would you bait everybody and say that you were like you messaged the minor and admit to it, and then like a few weeks later, be like actually this is all fake? Why not just say that it was fake to begin with and bring the receipts? But
Doctor Disrespect's going insane, man.
yeah, like he said it's just fake. He said I guess he's gonna have a follow up where he presents the evidence.
Bro,
But I
he's like
mean,
40 or something, bro. And then even then, like, didn't that happen like 5 years ago? Why did he all of a sudden care about that now?
because a Twitch employee was the one who, and like, I don't think Doc was going to say anything about it at all, right? The reason why
Oh,
he
okay.
admitted he sent it is because a Twitch employee went and leaked that, like, he messaged the minor, like, leaked that information out, or like said or made a claim, right? Like a former Twitch employee made the claim that Doctor Disrespect messaged a minor. That's what he said.
Oh, oh gosh.
So
So instead of
yeah,
saying that he didn't do it, he just decided to use it
admit or
for clout or
yeah.
something.
I mean, it's even if that's true, right? And he actually didn't message a minor. Why do this? Like, it's such a bad move because, like, everybody, all of the companies he worked for, have removed him from like his position. So, like, what's the point of doing that? Like, people don't even want to communicate with Doc since this allegation thing. So why not just say that it was false to begin with? Why do all this? Well, I got you because you guys actually believed me when I said I committed a crime, but I actually.
Oh, bro. Yeah, it's That's kind of weird. That's like something
Yeah,
Diz would do or something.
I don't know. I think that the doctor respects lawyers are just out of options, and they're just like, doc, just do whatever you want.
Why are you
I
looking at me
don't
like
know.
that?
Guys, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I wasn't listening to what any of you were saying. I was vibing to the music.
Why are you looking at me like that though?
That's it. Doc has paid
Why you
me.
look at me like that? Give me the
Doc
fucking death stare, man.
Doc does his pay. If he's not going to take the job seriously, then fire him.
It's not my fault. Team, give us good fucking music.
All right, let's talk about
Anyway,
maybe the next topic will be something Diz actually cares about. All right, so EDP's apology. Wait, actually, I think I can. Hold on. I think I could put it up on the TV. EDP.
Man?
Did y'all see it?
no,
I didn't even know he
sent his
had an
apology.
I
apology.
didn't even know. I didn't know.
Hold on.
Hold. I
Oh,
gotta
oh
send
wait,
me the link to it because
Rico
that's not
can't see
working for
it.
me.
Dang.
Yeah,
That
because he
sucks.
sucks.
All right, here we
I
go.
don't know why it's not working. Maybe it's Linux. I don't know. But actually, hold on. Why is it doing it? It doesn't. Well, I don't know why it doesn't work.
One thing I want you guys
The only
to
thing I can think of
understand
is because I'm on
that when
Linux.
you're dealing with
Is he
trolls,
apologizing in his fucking
people
closet?
on the internet who can just leave a
Send me the
comment and
link.
just run off to the scurries of their own, you know.
All right, you know what? I'll just. Bro, why is he looking at me like that? All
Can't you
right.
stream it on Discord?
Okay. I guess. Uh, I mean, maybe I
Do
can.
you have a way you can change your screen to that, though?
People are going to paint their narrative.
Maybe I can like.
I gotta figure out how this is supposed to work for next time. Wait, hold on a second.
All right, you know, I'll just summarize what he said.
Okay.
So basically, we'll just.
People are going to paint their narrative on you.
All right, so basically, what he's saying is that he's he, he's like he talks in a way to like where he's like, because in his other apologies he like still like denies what he did, but like now he's like kind of admitting to what he did because he's like, man, I'm making it help, man, I made a mistake. He says that like, oh, constantly through the video. He says I made a mistake, but he never like explains what the mistake he like did. Like he's like kind of half admitting it. Um, he said like he's been like going to therapy and stuff. Um, and he's like, ah man, the clout got to me or something like that. I don't fucking know.
How was it the clout?
Yeah, he said like I don't know, but I think the biggest thing he said was that like he said he said that like it's kind of funny. He said that like, bro, I want to bring back the music, man. It's kind of empty. But he said that like minors were messaging him like a whole lot on like Instagram and stuff, basically trying to bait him into like talking to them and then posting it on like Twitter or something. Uh, so yeah, I guess he's like in a way, what he's trying to say is that he's been being harassed by children. Uh,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, it was, and he said that you should blame kids for or he said like it should go both ways. So if a like adult is talking to a minor, the adult should get in trouble and the kid should get in trouble. That's basically what he's saying. He said,
Well, I don't. Where's this? Oh my gosh, this is not even.
You're back.
Anyway, well, I mean, I get that like EDP has to like live, I guess, with the decision because clearly he's not going to get put in jail at this point. But I guess I don't know. He's still like no excuse for what he did, and I mean, he's the adult at the end of the day. So the whole children argument, I don't know if that holds very well because like you should just be responsible and not, uh, you know, the message kids like that. And a lot of that, I guess the harassment he's getting from kids is kind of self inflicted. Um, I don't know. I think to a point maybe people should leave him alone, but at the same time he should probably also not use the internet or like at least not use it as himself. Like maybe just have like a alt account and not message, you know, children anymore if he wants to continue to like do that. But I think he can't. There's no way he can have a public, you know, presence on the internet anymore. Like he's lost that because of what happened. But I mean, I guess it's kind of good that he's shown some remorse from what he's done, but at the same time, like he still has a lot to answer for, and he's probably have to spend the rest of his life trying to fix that.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, does anyone really care?
I really don't at this point, to be honest.
Like,
Yeah,
it sucks for him, but like, nobody cares, bro. Like, you don't need to
Get your own
apologize.
coffee.
Nobody's gonna care.
yeah, he's become irrelevant.
Wait, Rico.
Mhm.
Go to your settings, and then try to turn on allow. Do you have like allow like links to like the link thing turned off?
I don't think so because I saw the picture of EDP on the screen.
Oh.
Where would I go for that?
You go to settings, and then you like expand it, and then you go to comfort and safety, and then you go to allow untrusted URLs.
Okay, let me see. Settings and safety, or comfort and safety. Um, Personal space, content, allow untrusted URLs. Okay, I have that turned on.
Damn, he's tall as fuck.
Can you hear it?
Nope. Oh well.
I can't see.
Okay, I guess moving on to our next topic.
The game allegation. We don't need to talk about that. It's not even gonna
The
work.
what?
It's not gonna. It's not gonna work since like two of these things won't work since Rico's thing doesn't work.
The gaming podcast allegation.
We don't need to talk about that. Genshin.
What? No, explain it.
All right, listen. I have an idea. All right. So there's another podcast called the RNG Podcast, and they got like a little bit more views than us. So I think that we should challenge them to a view off, and whoever gets the most amount of views in a week wins, or by the end of the year wins, and whoever has the least has to delete their channel. What do you guys think?
We are gonna lose terribly.
Yeah.
I mean,
You dumb idiot.
listen,
Idiot dumb.
We can pay for the views. They won't know.
No.
And then
No.
we can get rid of competition.
Well,
we get rid of the competition.
The fact that you're saying it on podcast right now is going to get us like in trouble later.
Oh well.
You see?
Oh. No, I was just kidding, guys. I was just kidding. I don't even have money to pay per view. It's like what? Like the heck?
See, you saying this is already evidence. Like, if we ever do pop off, even if it's like naturally or not, you saying like I can already see like somebody's gonna make an expose video how the RNG podcast faked their way to fame, and they're gonna clip this moment. All right.
Listen, we all we need to do is get super crazy Nintendo lawyers, and then we'll be unstoppable.
You know how expensive those are?
Yeah, but like if we pop off, it won't be a problem. and then we can get rid of anyone who has the title RNG in their name, sue them, ruin their lives, ruin their kids' lives, and it will be just like Nintendo. Yes, I can see it now.
That's not gonna work, Tane.
If that does work, I'm leaving.
Have you ever heard of the Streisand effect? Like, if you do that, it's gonna make things worse.
Oh, like the Barbara Streisand?
Yeah, like Barbara Streisand.
Oh. Well, everything I just said up until now is joking. LOL. We would never do that, alright, guys?
You would. In a heartbeat. I guarantee it.
Well,
You would.
Oh, no. I would never cheat in a competition like that. That's a
Yeah, the
terrible
fuck
idea.
you would. The fuck you would.
I'm innocent. I'm Sora. Sora's the most innocent character in all of game. Look at him.
There's a devil
He's
behind that
dancing.
fucking. There's a devil
He's-
behind those fucking eyes, and
he's
you're
dancing,
the what
guys.
devil?
Look, okay, to make me look better in comparison, you have EDP, right? Am I touching minors? No. All right. Maybe I cheat. I would like maybe in some crazy alternate universe I would have cheated and got someone's YouTube channel deleted. But you know, even if I did do that, right? At least I'm not EDP. Right?
Ew.
Exactly. So Genshin. Okay, so y'all remember when people were protesting against Genshin? Not really protesting, but like the strike, the fake strike.
Yeah.
So there's any black people. Yeah, that was hope. That was all. That was pointless.
No shit.
It's like the people who have hashtag strike like Genshin in their names on Twitter are the same people posting like their roles and what they got from rolling on banners.
Yep.
So yeah, it's you didn't play the Nyland update, did you? Just
No, and I really have no reason to.
Yeah, I'll be back. I gotta go. Okay,
what the fuck?
I'll be back though. Yeah,
When?
just continue without me until I get back.
What the fuck?
Bye.
Get the fuck back here. No. No.
Rico sold.
God damn it, Rico.
All right, well, I guess it's time for an ad.
Eh.
Yeah, I can play it now since Rico's gone, and this won't affect him.
Alright, well, speaking of that one, actually, that's the best way to talk about Genshin. If I just add her.
Hold on.
Where are my glasses? There they are.
What the fuck? I don't want to play that. Copy that. All right, here's our ad.
For a century since World War I was released, what was once thought to be several disconnected storylines ended up intertwining into a really intricate shared universe we had
What?
never seen before. The experience was
listen to this.
incredible and revolutionized the industry. People thought that it could not be topped. They called it the war to end all wars. They even called it the Great War because it was so good. After the war was over, everyone was so sad that they fell into a depression for a very long time. Then, to the surprise of everybody, World War II came out and upped the stakes. Avoiding the pitfalls of most sequels, World War II kept what made the original great while adding in several new features that kept things interesting. Several familiar faces returned with added spins on their character. World War II blew everybody away. Especially the Japanese. It was a massive hit for its time and is ubiquitous today. Since
fuck
then,
up.
fans have been wondering, when are we going to get a conclusion to this trilogy? At the end of World War II, World War III promised to up the stakes with gritty, reimagined characters and the entire world on the line. There is no doubt that there is a huge market for the conclusion of this trilogy, with an audience of billions and sales easily in the trillions. So the question everyone's asking is, why not complete the trilogy? Since 1945, all we've gotten
Those
is
people all
lackluster
die.
spin-offs that hint that a third edition might be in the works. But let's face it, the Vietnam War was not the smash hit that it was intended to be. The rise of mass shootings has shown that there is a dedicated fan community willing to crowdfund this if it needs to happen. Now, some people say it's because once likable characters just aren't what they used to be. The once patriotic Americans are now overweight, depressed, and wondering if they should even wage more wars. The once proud and powerful communists are now effeminate members of the queer community. And modern-day neo-Nazis are, put lightly, degenerate. And also probably members of the queer community who just haven't sorted some things out within themselves yet. But fear not, superfans. With new rises in populism, militaristic and economic tensions growing, and the depletion of natural resources, the writers could be setting the stage for the third edition of the trilogy. Soon, people across the globe will have a new experience they can sink their lives into. We can only hope.
Do you like the video, Diz? Like our ad?
I hope you step on a Lego piece barefoot.
So basically what that was, that was explaining was, we are sponsored by World War III, and we actually, all of us here actually advocate for the next war coming. We are firm believers.
Who the fuck said we?
We are firm believers that war would actually create world peace, because if there was a war, we are part of a certain religion, and we believe is that by nuking the entire world would actually create the second Big Bang, and that would actually reset the world, and we would all be pure, just like how God wanted us to be. Yes, I can see it now.
You are sounding like Thanos.
What? No, Thanos wanted to snap half of people. We want to kill everybody. But it's okay, because if you join us, God will make sure that we are the lone survivors in this new world. So what do you guys think? It's a nice ad.
Fuck you.
All right, well, Diz, did you see the new opening for episode Igus?
I don't really care for that, so no.
Oh well, I did. I thought we should all react to it.
Why?
Cause I like Igus.
Can I be the bed?
You can at least listen to the music.
I want to be the bed.
Look, she's crying. Aw, poor Igus. Aw. Oh, look, it's Yukari. And Shitty Junpei. And Akihiko. And Mitsuru. And Ken. And that dog. And Fuka. Oh. Look, they're summoning Satan. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, hold on. I gotta go back.
Why she summon Orpheus?
Wait, hold on, bro. Wait. What's that? Wait, so do you know the story of episode I guess?
The only thing I know about it's mostly about how Igus misses the main character, and that's literally all I got.
Do you remember when they killed the dog?
No,
Or
and
I
they better
mean,
fucking not, or
you as
they
the
better
character
fucking
can kill
not,
it.
or what?
Oh, okay, so basically, you see this like giant Satan circle that they have. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So basically, Igus's sister, who was is a character in here. Igus's
Yeah.
sister. She's like, hey, I'm gonna get all of you in here, and I'm gonna make you all fight to the death in a tournament in teams of two. And you're paired up with, I think, Yukari. Yeah, you're paired up with Yukari, I think. And yeah, you gotta fight to each other to the death with teams of two. And eventually, it gets to where you have to kill everyone.
Are you being serious?
I'm being dead serious.
That's dumb.
Hey, I didn't make it, bro.
Like, I'm starting to see why people hate us for it now.
Yeah, you have to kill Ken too. Yeah, they're two. Their teams are.
Okay, are they changing anything in the story? First of all,
I guess I don't know because it looked like everyone was up against I guess his sister. Like it looks like I hate this player. Like right here, it shows them all together, and then that's I guess his sister, and then she's like attacking them. Uh, so I don't know. They might change it to where you have to kill I guess his sister. Everyone's not dying, but the fact that they're all still in teams, I think that you will eventually have to fight against them and kill them.
yeah, boy.
Yeah, I think the reason why everyone wants to kill each other too is like I think like half of the party members want to bring back the main character, and the other half thinks that he should stay dead because like yeah.
Huh.
Oh, look at you!
Yes.
Look at just put you in my face. I mean, all right. What's the next topic? What's the topic that we can talk about without Rico? Um,
I have a sword, you know.
yeah, and I got a keyblade. All right, so a movie. Okay, movies. Yes. All right. So you saw Deadpool, right?
Yes.
And you said that it was trash.
I never said that.
Oh no, you said the pacing was trash.
It was. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna try to say it. I think out of the entire three movies, Deadpool 3 is the worst worst in terms of pacing, mostly. It felt as though there was a lot of elements to it that didn't get um fleshed out enough to where it was supposed to be, or some random shit happens and then I don't know what point I was going to make from that one. Either way, for out of all of them, it was the poorly paced one, in my opinion. But still, it is just as good as the other three.
Ah,
I will say this outright too. That Deadpool 3 is my favorite one, just so far out of all of them. Even though I have problems with it.
Yeah, it definitely is like the most Deadpool out of all the Deadpool movies.
Yeah.
Bro, the dance scene, bro. That's like probably one of my favorite scenes in like all movies, bro.
That opening was fucking perfect. It was just perfect.
Um, what else? Yeah, the pacing was like I feel like they could have spent a little less time in like this like the like dead zone wherever the fuck they were. Um, uh, but it was overall it was like a great movie. But Blade was cool, Gambit was cool, even though it was sounding kind of weird. What else? Wolverine was clean. There's a lot of cutting and slashing, and the dead dog and that one dude's head, that other Deadpool whose head like exploded. That was cool.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think that is the last Deadpool movie though. At least with Ryan
Hey,
Reynolds.
Ryan. Yeah, Ryan said he's not doing one unless if he's really desperate. I think. Like, I think I think he joked on saying like if he's broke and almost going bankrupt or something like that, he's willing to do it. Or well, at least he joked about it. I don't think he was being serious about that.
Yeah. Uh, I guess they won't work until he's 90. God damn it. Fuck.
Yep, it's like you said.
Maybe Hugh Jackman though. Maybe they'll work Hugh Jackman until he's 90. We can only hope, right, Diz? Are you getting Metaphor?
Oh right, no.
Oh, this is another thing. Okay, so Diz, I'm happy for you, Diz, because two trash games are actually getting updates that I know you like. Um, Number one is Guilty Gear. I'm so happy for you that Guilty Gear is finally coming to Switch. Maybe that will make its make actually have a fan base and increase the amount of people who are playing it, because I know it's currently dead right now. So maybe the Switch. I noticed like a recent trend with art games. They die on release, and then when they get ported to Switch, they become amazing. So hopefully that happens with Guilty Gear, because I know it's kind of ass right now.
I have
Um,
no idea what the fuck you're on about with this entire shit. I think
yeah,
I think the way they're fucking handling the Switch version, I'm surprised it's running on Switch, but still, but it's a fucking double-edged sword. Yes, Switch players can freaking play it, but and also has rollback, which is something I would never expect, and immediately was going to be the main reason why I would basically write off the freaking Switch version. But here's the main kicker: it doesn't have fucking crossplay.
well, I guess Guilty Gear's gonna stay dead. But you also have fighters. I heard that got an update. Um, my boy Trunks is super broken now, so I'm happy for that. Maybe that'll make the game better. Um,
I gotta say one thing for the DBZ Fighters patch. It's in some cases, the patch felt like it was done by the dev team, and in some other cases, it felt like it was done by a fucking child.
oh why? Because everyone has fucking TODs now.
Give me a good fucking reason why they thought it was okay to give base Goku his medium command grab to be fucking full screen. Give me a good ass reason why Gogeta's 5H has to be full screen now.
You wanna know why it is?
Give me
Wanna
a
know
good
why?
fucking reason why the fucking sparking can cancel different moves
Okay,
now.
Gary,
What?
okay. It's because they don't want the
Yes.
game to die. That's why.
The game's already dead. The fucking reputation's ruined because of the fucking rollback update.
Wait, the rollback killed it. What happened with the rollback?
The rollback was absolute ass. There was like total fucking visual glitches everywhere.
Oh yeah, I heard that. I heard that arc didn't work on the rollback. It was Bandai Namco that worked on it.
Yeah. The weirdest fucking part is most of the fucking shit that everyone was complaining about wasn't a thing in the freaking beta testing,
Uh, I,
which is very fucking weird. I mean, nowadays they fixed most of it, But again, the damage was already fucking done.
Man, Bandai, I don't I think that um Tekken 8 was like Tekken 8's netcode also isn't really that great. So I don't
Really?
know.
I thought I had rollback in it.
I mean, didn't fighters have rollback?
Yeah, but they implement it very fucking terribly.
Yeah, bro. Multiverses that had rollback. Remember Multiverses when it came out?
It did.
Yeah,
Are you sure it did?
apparently.
Yeah, they're probably fucking lying that shit. No fucking way that game had rollback.
Maybe it didn't. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it did have rollback. Dang, this music's so fucking fire. But yeah, maybe
See what I was talking about? See why I was vibing?
Maybe what was it? Fighters will come back. But what they really need to do, what they really need to do, they need to announce not fighters, Persona 5 Persona 5 Ultimax, whatever the fuck it's gonna be called.
It is never coming out. It is never coming out.
Bro, then Joker, come, they need to release it, bruh.
Yeah, they're never fucking gonna, no matter what. And it pisses me off so much.
Can I teleport? Oh shit.
You can teleport.
Alright, but yeah. What Zenless. Did you get to the final boss?
Not yet. I'm at the part where Ellen, the shark girl, I think that's her name, gets sick. But that's it. Or whatever the fuck, she passed out. That's all I remember.
Oh. Yeah, that final boss is kind of difficult. But not
It
really.
fucking better be.
Because I still beat it. It took me like 3 tries. Still no need for the artifacts. Yeah, someone told me, like, I was in a Discord and someone was like, hey man, that final boss, bro, it's gonna be hard, bro. You're not gonna be able to beat it, bro. And I beat it. And it was I mean, it was like any other boss in any other game. Like, it's kind of hard at
Who did
first.
you beat it with?
Who did I beat it with? I think I beat it with the Bellabog crew. I beat it with Bellabog, the bear, and the Gurren Lagann looking guy.
Yeah.
But you just need to get used to it, like the movements. Like, it's just basic. It's like simple, like, he's gonna do this, I gotta dodge that kind of stuff, parry that. It doesn't really do any like mix-ups or anything. It's just like he's gonna, like, it's all like yeah, well, yeah, but yeah, it's easy as fuck. But I say the most challenging part about it is that you have to kill, like, it's 2 enemies and you have to kill both of them at the same time. So like, if one dies, it's like,
Oh wait. So if you kill one, the other one gets powered up.
no, if you kill one, if you don't kill both of them at the same time, if you only kill one, then the other one will heal the other one, or the one you
Why?
killed.
God damn it! Why do not many attack bosses do that shit?
Yeah, it was kind of difficult for me because I didn't have any artifacts attached, so like I was kind of doing like very minimal damage. So if I killed one, it was kind of hard for me to kill, because I had to like perfectly time like like or I had to like manage my damage to like both of them to where they had to die at the same time. Because if I killed one, I could not defeat the other one before it healed the one I just killed
Yeah.
because my damage is low. But yeah, that game's easy. So easy, man. But it's cool that you don't have to use artifacts to. Not really, because it's still fucking easy. But no, you can always play
You can play
Wukong.
however you want. If you can make it challenging, you have the right to do so. That's what I like.
I mean, you can make it challenging, but like, not really. You can try.
Yeah, still. At least the better option than the freaking phone call difficulty that they have right now.
The only thing that's challenging in that game is like the Spiral Abyss content, or the things
Oh.
like.
Yeah.
But like that's
Yeah.
it's only challenging because there's a time limit. Like if there wasn't a time limit, then I'd be fine.
Especially since you're not playing with artifacts.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't really count like I don't really count giving a boss like a time limit adding to the difficulty because that just like feels lazy.
It is.
Yeah, I think it's weird too because the incentive it's like counterintuitive a little
Hello?
bit because like the incentive
Hello?
of what the fuck is that Rico?
Oh no.
That shit.
What Rico?
Okay, my audio.
Yes. Fine.
On this, what did you guys talk about?
Oh,
last time?
y'all reconnect your
Talk
mic.
about your mom.
Reconnect your mic.
Reconnect it?
Or like speak into it. It sounds like you're far away.
Okay, is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay. So what were you guys talking about before?
We're talking about Zenless and how easy it is.
Facts.
Okay. Yeah, perfect topic I guess to choose all what's going because I don't play Zenless.
But what was I saying? I don't even fucking remember. Rico interrupted me.
You're talking about the final boss and the game overall.
Yeah. Oh, it's counterintuitive because like the timer is counterintuitive because the purpose of like a mobile / like gacha game like that is to get people playing it for as long as possible. But the incentive of like the in-game content is to beat it in the quickest time possible. So you're encouraging your players to beat the game fast, and I think that's kind of ass.
That rhymes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna refrain from speaking about Zenless because I'm gonna spend the entire fucking hours talking about Chingyi.
Why are you standing there? Sit down.
I can. Why are you standing close to me, huh?
Sit down.
No.
Rico, speak into your mic, bro.
Okay, let me just pull it off so I can speak directly into it.
Yeah.
Is this better now?
Yeah, just keep it like that. Keep it at that distance.
Okay.
Yeah. We've been actually doing pretty good without you. I think we don't need you, Rico. We can just leave.
Oh, okay, fine. I'm going then. Bye.
No, wait, no, Rico,
Leave?
no,
Oh,
no,
leave,
Rico,
man.
no,
Come
no,
back.
Rico.
Go.
What have I done? What have I
Go.
done? No.
I will T-pose you, bitch. Get back here.
I have to jump.
All right, I'm coming back.
I have to jump.
What?
Get back here.
Goodbye.
He's back. I brought him back.
Oh, I was gonna jump.
I T-posed him.
I didn't
He's
know
back.
I mattered that much to you, team. Maybe I will stay.
Wait, did I wait, was Rico here when I talked about our plans for world domination and recreating the world?
God.
No. First you were talking about botting views. Now you're talking about world.
Oh yeah, we made a cult.
What?
We did not.
We made a cult where you were gone.
What? Why? What kind of? What was he up to while I was gone? What kind of antics was he doing?
Teen Wolf stuff.
Of course. So what's this cult?
Oh yeah, so we reacted to our ad. I played our ad, and then we reacted to the episode I guess opening.
Oh, was it good?
It's-
Are you gonna get? I guess
It's pretty good. I already got episode I guess.
you played it.
It's not out yet, but I just got Game Pass again, so I
Oh,
can.
so you're
I
gonna
can
get it when it. Yeah.
yeah, it comes out in 3 days. So
Well, that's your review when you next time we do the podcast. That's on you to like.
Game Pass is a
because
scam, by
I'm
the
not-
way. It's $20 a month. That is a scam.
I always said it was a scam. So.
No, it was never a scam until it became $20 a month.
But I was saying that it's a scam because I knew eventually they would raise the price.
God damn, bruh.
I knew they were going to do that. So like to me, it's like I told you so.
I guess you did. Oh, Rico was actually right for once.
Yeah, I actually took a W this time.
I don't say all that,
Mhm.
but
Come on, give me credit once in a while.
I'll turn this down so we don't get copyrighted. All right. So I guess we're done with the teen and Diz topics.
And we better go down before I talk
I
about
guess
Genie for an entire hour.
The next topic would be like Blue Protocol shutting down, right?
Blue
Yeah,
Protocol's
Blue,
shutting down.
This is
oh,
actually-
fucking damn it!
this is actually
Oh,
very
wait.
interesting. So I'll let you, Rico, you describe it, and then I'll add on to it because there are actually repercussions to Blue Protocol being shut down.
Wait,
Really?
you didn't know Blue Protocol was shutting down?
I was trying. I was trying to do the entire. Oh no! The tragedy! How could this happen? Thing until you interrupted me.
Yeah, don't
Oh.
interrupt Diz, bro. He's let him cook, like the kids say. Let him cook. Like I'm a kid.
Interrupted me.
What?
All right, just go, Rico. Explain Blue Protocol.
Okay. So Blue Protocol is ending service. The game is not very good. People aren't liking it. They were banning any new players, like the foreigners that were joining the play. They banned all of them, so that reduced their player numbers even further. And yeah, the Japanese community, they are over Blue Protocol. They're calling it a kuso game, which is crap game. So like they're not really responding to feedback. And I think not only did Blue Protocol fail, but everything from that studio has not been doing well. Like they had the Gundam game that failed.
Gundam
Blue
Evolution.
Protocol- yeah, the Gundam team, the Gundam Overwatch clone, that got shut down. The same studio. So I'm pretty sure that studio from Bandai Namco is like going bankrupt. Like they are, they're probably going to get axed by Bandai. But yeah, you go ahead and continue. Where I left
Alright.
off, Dean.
So there are actually repercussions from Blue Protocol not doing so well, and the reason is but Tencent. I think Tencent was backing Blue Protocol, right?
Tencent's backing everything at this point.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
It was backing Blue Protocol, and Bandai Namco just recently, I think Bandai Namco and Tencent, I think they split apart because of Blue Protocol, and the reason why is because Bandai Namco came out and said, we don't want to do games like these anymore. We want to we're going to start focusing on like a less risk type games, like basically normal games, like smaller, less of a risk type games, like how Blue Protocol,
Like Bleach, Resurrection of Souls, that game.
I guess you could say that. I don't really know what they mean by that. I don't mean if they mean like
If
keep doing
I think-
what they
I think-
mean,
I think
Triple
I
A.
think they probably meant like games with like big concepts that will
Yeah,
probably have a high chance of failing, like a new gotcha game with new IPs and shit.
yeah. I don't.
Well,
I just.
mostly any game with new IPs and shit.
Yeah. I
That is
I just think they mean
unfortunate.
like like anything that's not a gotcha. That I don't think they want to do gotcha anymore. And
If that means that we get another like Blue Protocol type game, I'm down with that. Like I think that's a good message that Bandai Namco is taking away because I want to see more games like that. I'm not interested in these live service kind of infinite money glitch games.
yeah, and that's the reason why Tencent isn't really fucking with Bandai anymore. Now there's another company like Tencent that also backs um like these different kinds of mobile games, and they actually teamed up with Square Enix. And so what happened recently was Square Enix recently um came out with a game called Visions of Mana, which is a game I was looking forward to.
Yeah, they shut down, right?
How
The
how'd
studio
that
shut
go?
down.
Yeah, the studio shut down the day after Vision of Mana released.
That's so dirty.
And
That's just terrible.
the reason why is because some of the a lot of the basically more than half of the developers and resources getting put into Visions of Mana was from one of those third party companies like Tencent. And because Blue Protocol failed, they're kind of stepping away from Square Enix because Square Enix is also starting to they're just focusing on smaller, low risk titles like Visions of Mana, and basically they're like, if it's not a big budget, they basically want what these mobile companies want are basically another Genshin Impact.
Genshin.
They want another big hit, and Bandai and Square are they don't want, they just want to make games. They don't want to keep doing this gotcha shit. And so they're like, if you don't want to do it our way, if you don't want to make games that we want to make, we're just gonna stop backing you. And that's why the newest Square game, Visions of Mana, got.
I mean, it is unfortunate that they are getting laid off. It's not even necessarily that they've made a bad game. It's just that they've lost their funding, which is really unfortunate. But at the same time, I think it's the fault of a lot of these publishers who, like Tencent, who back these companies. Nobody ever thought it was a good thing that Tencent and all these companies were backing them because they weren't backing them for good reasons. They just want money out of them, you know. So I mean, I guess unfortunately, a few heads got to get cracked to I think for the gaming industry to heal. But I mean, if that's what Bandai means when they're going to start pivoting more, smaller scale games and not meant to be these infinite games you play forever and spend thousands of dollars on, I think that's way better and more healthy for the industry. So I hope the devs find a new place to work, and I hope we get more games that are actually quality and not these money ventures.
Yeah.
Like Concord.
And if you gotta remember too that Persona is actually the Sega Atlas is actually as backing from, I doubt it's for main games, but for the mobile game, I think Tencent I think it's behind it. I don't know for sure. I don't think it's Tencent. I think it's just another mobile game company that reached out to Persona because they wanted to make a Persona mobile game.
The people who made what's that game called? Tower of Fantasy, or in collaboration with the Persona dev.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they actually reached out to Atlas because they wanted to make a Persona game. I guess when it starts to become a problem is that if it's the other way around, if the original publisher goes to a mobile game because they want it done. But yeah, hopefully this is for the best. Let's see. We had our ad break.
We talked about Visions of Mana, and we kind of bundled Blue Protocol and
Yeah.
Visions of Mana together.
Oh boy, this is what I've been waiting for, baby.
What
Sony.
Epic Mickey? Oh, Sony.
What did they do this time?
Boy, oh boy. Sony.
Was it?
You know,
Is it
besides
Concord?
Concord.
Oh, besides Concord. Yeah. What did they do besides
Sony.
Concord?
We need to talk. Sony is. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Sony is Sony is the funniest company. Well, Sony's the funniest company. But let's talk about Concord first. You can talk about that
Okay.
Concord, and then I'll add on to it again.
All right, Concord is an absolute mess. Like, I was loosely following the game because I wasn't particularly interested in it, but I was loosely following it because the initial reception for the game was so bad. Like, you go to like the YouTube video, and if you have that like the dislike extension to where you can see the dislikes again, the like overwhelming majority of people didn't think the game looked interesting. And so people were saying this game was going to like not do well when it was like at least a month before it came out. And it's like release is like I've never seen a release come out and it was this bad from like a AAA publisher. The only other game that has done this bad that I've seen was the day before, and that game was like literally a scam, you know.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of like drama around the character designs and like.
Speaking of which, can I say my piece on that for a second?
Go ahead, Diz.
Whoever the fuck was the person who designed those characters, you need to be fucking fired. Who the hell looks at these characters and said, "Oh yeah, they look perfect to be on a fucking video game or literally to exist." The Concord designs has got to be one of the fucking worst design characters I've seen in a fucking video game. Period. I do not get who the hell made these designs and said, "Oh yeah, they look good."
I look at that and I just see rip off Guardians of the Galaxy. That's just all I see.
Yeah.
It is just a fucking stupid diversity version, quotation marks diversity version of Guardians of the Galaxy, and it looks fucking terrible.
Well, what I was going to say though, Diz, is funny that you mentioned like the what is it? The I lost my point. Oh, okay. So you said you know what the developers are thinking. Well, apparently on like X, one of the developers said that the design team right now is like in turmoil. Like some of the developers who designed the characters are saying that they no longer want to work in the video games industry, apparently, because they've gotten bullied so hard on the game design.
Bullied? People were straight up spinning facts. You guys suck as character designers.
That's one of the developers saying. They were trying to say that it's like, see guys, you guys are just being me online. Like the developers want to quit now and don't want to work in the industry. But like, I don't know, like they had to have seen this coming. Like, did they not? Because I know some companies, they do like market research, right? Like, did they not have like a peer group of like people who would like play test the game?
Yeah,
like,
it's called Sweet Baby.
Feedback? 'Cause
yeah, Sweet Baby.
yeah, I mean, Sony has worked with Sweet Baby in the past. I mean, I'd say like not all their games have done poorly, but I think a large majority of the Sweet Baby games that have come out have done poorly. I think the only one you can say has been like a success is Spider-Man, and I think that's more to credit
God of War.
And Insomniac and like the God of War developers. I think it's just more that they know. Yeah, I think they're just competent developers, and they know how to make a good game, and they just kind of had Sweet Baby in the room while they were working on it. But the other games that Sweet Baby Inc. has been a part of have not done commercially well. So like, I don't know. Like, I know a lot of people are questioning like, what is the point of Sweet Baby Inc. if like having their consultancy does not, from a purely business standpoint, like it doesn't ensure the game's success, right?
So
Yeah.
why is the studio kind of around? Because I know a lot of people are asking that too. And I don't know. I think it's just kind of a wait and see, because apparently Sweet Baby Inc. Before they shut their page down, they claimed to have been in collaboration with over like 80 games, that some of them are released and some of them are unreleased. So I think we'll see over the years as these games come out, really how much of an impact Sweet Baby Inc. is doing for like the game industry, or if they're just kind of noise, like they don't really do much to help the games out.
Yeah.
I know, one of the Square Enix shareholders asked. There was a call. You could hear, like, actually hear the voice, the call of people talking. One of the investors was like, "Is Sweet Baby Inc. working with you, like, on your next game,
No.
like at Square Enix?" And the CEO said, "We're not going to comment on that, because the last game that Square Enix worked on with Sweet Baby was Forspoken, and that game has not done well at all."
Still better than Concord though.
I mean, there's more people playing it. I think their all-time peak was higher than Concord,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Like, this is really, should be embarrassed by this. Like, this is not really good.
They should, but they also shouldn't. And I'll explain why.
Okay.
Now, I just want to say, I told y'all. I told you so. I told both of y'all.
About what?
I told y'all that this game would be the console seller. I told y'all that this game was going to take over. It was going to be the Mario killer. Not actually, but I told y'all, bro.
Wukong?
No.
It wasn't a console exclusive.
Astrobot, baby. Astrobot
Oh.
came out. Boy, that game's game of the year, boy. That game of the year, bro. At least for me, bro.
I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about it.
That game
I still
is fucking amazing. And I think Sony is a clown. I think Sony is a clown because in the span of 2 weeks, these two games came out 14 days from each other. So in the span of 2 weeks, Sony has released the biggest flop in video game history and the best reviewed game of 2024. I think that's fucking hilarious. And not
I
only
think that,
is it is not
Game of
only
the Year's not, yeah.
not only is it the best reviewed game of 2024. No, this game was best reviewed 2024 the day before it came out. This game is just a game, bro. It's great. It's just best game I ever pre-ordered. And I pre-ordered Street Fighter 6. And y'all know how much I love me some Street Fighter 6. But it's a game, like it's just like it feels like a classic, like it feels like a game I'd play on my PlayStation 3. And I feel like that's what a lot of people have been waiting for from Sony. It's just a game, like not no big, like I love God of War
Movie
and
games.
I love Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is my game of the year last year. But this is what people really been like wanting from Sony. Is just like a nice, good, polished game they could play. It is fairly short. It's like 9 to 12 hours. But it has a replayability. It's just like it's the thing that they should have been doing this entire time. And it looks beautiful.
Well,
The soundtrack's amazing. The cameos are cute. It's just they finally found their mascot ever since PlayStation came out. They never had a mascot, but now here we are. Finally found it.
well,
Will they
as good as Yep.
keep going on like this? I don't know. Probably not. But I will cherish this moment for the rest of the year.
But I was always going to get to that. Like, I don't think that Sony has learned their lesson. Like, even though you have these parallels between Concord and Astro's Playroom. There's another game that Sony is working on. It's called Fair Games. I don't know if you heard about that one. It's
Nope.
like a heist game, right? But the style of the game is very like similar to Concord, where it's got like, you know, like if you go on YouTube and look at the like dislike ratio, it's got like massive dislike compared to the likes. And so people are saying that Fair Games is going to be Sony's next Concord because it just kind of goes with a lot of the patterns. Now, I don't know if it's going to be that way. I mean, it could. People could be wrong, but I mean, people weren't wrong about Concord. So I guess we'll have to see how Fair Games works. It's like a bootleg version of Payday 2, from what it looks like.
See, that's what makes me mad, because this could have been Sony's year. All they had to do was all they had to do was not release Concord. This could have been
Not release Concord.
Nintendo wasn't doing anything this year. Microsoft sure as hell wasn't doing anything this year. Like, this could have been the Wukong came out, but that has controversy. But like, all they had to do was not release Concord. Now they're in this like neutral state. It's like terrible game, great game. Now they're neutral. It's like, I really want Sony to not be this hit or miss company. Like, but I don't know what it's. I feel like Sony. I feel like it's ran by like 3 different people, and those 3 different people don't know what the fuck to do, or at least
I blame Jim
just,
Ryan.
They just don't like work well together or something. Because
I think Jim Ryan came in because I know Jim Ryan was fighting for the BCEO of Sony. He came in and wrecked everything. And he was very out of touch with what is best for Sony. And I think when he left, all the consequences that were made because of him are finally being seen. Because like I'm pretty sure this Concord was in development for 8 years. Now, granted, it wasn't being made for 8 years. I'm sure there was probably a couple years where they were just concepting the game and doing the artwork, but 8 years to be like planning this game out, that like I don't know, like Jim Ryan signed off on that. He didn't see the writing on the wall. Like he thought, I think, that this is going to be the next Overwatch back then.
And they advertised this. They advertised Concord way more than they advertised Astrobot. Astrobot got one trailer, and then they got one trailer during a state of play, and that was it. Like there was like really nothing other than the launch trailer that came out a couple days before it launched. Like that was it for like
and Sony apparently
promotion.
spent $200 million on Concord.
Yeah,
Think of how much like
they were
could have
hiring
kept Japan
sponsors too.
Studio.
They were hiring sponsors and everything to promote
You know,
it.
I heard that they were going to put it in that. You know that one that series or something. There was going to be in a TV show about Concord, like the development
Oh,
behind
no.
it. I don't know if that is still going to come out, but like God of War was also going to be in that like series, like a documentary almost. Are they going to still release that? Seeing how Concord
Oh, I think
is,
I saw that.
Yeah, like there's no way they can release that now. Like it's going to age so poorly.
Yeah, it's terrible. But yeah, it like if the controversy of Wukong screws it over, I think that this game will probably Astrobot will probably be game of the year. But
I think, I mean, if the controversy doesn't, I think Wukong is going to get game of the year. But I
yeah,
wouldn't be surprised if Astrobot didn't. Like, I think Astrobot definitely would deserve to be a nominee. But like I said, I think the controversy with Wukong is just not going to get them mentioned because I know Hogwarts Legacy didn't even get wasn't even on the board last time, and that was because the controversy with J.K. Rowling. So like, they might not get the spot. It might go to Astrobot. I think that's the likely scenario.
And I will be so happy because if Astrobot wins, that will be the closest thing we will ever get to a Nintendo game winning Game of the Year. So I just, I just, yeah. You can tell I love this game a lot.
I mean, I heard rumors that like it might come to PC. I heard that was like an interview, and the guy seemed really open to developers.
I hope
So
it comes to PC.
if it comes to PC, I would pick it up because I remember you telling me like it works really good on like the controller.
Oh my,
PS5.
bro, this game it makes the most use out of the PlayStation 5 controller than any other game on the PS5. They're like really creative with it. Yeah.
I mean, I'd pick it up. I think it looks like a pretty fun game. It just looks like like you said, this is a regular classic game. Like looking at
Yeah.
like I've seen a couple videos on it. Like it is really nostalgic. It does take me back to like the Xbox 360 era, like when I was younger, like those kind of games.
Especially, the the PlayStation fanboys are eating this up.
Oh, I'm
Because
sure. I'm sure.
all of the cameos, it's just like going there, like going around, seeing all the cameos, all the cute little cameos they have. It's just so cool, and it makes me mad too. But I'll get to that later. But I'll get to after I say this. There are Persona characters in it.
I'll be right back.
Really, there are.
Yeah, Joker, Teddy, and Aegis are in it.
That is cool.
I just saw the end clip on Twitter. I didn't see that in the game yet, but I want to get them because I'm trying to 100% the game. I'm trying to collect all the, which isn't hard at all, but I'm trying to like collect all the cameo characters.
That is cool.
There isn't a Sora yet, or I don't know why I said yet. There's probably never gonna be a Sora, but there is no Sora bot, which makes me mad because Kingdom Hearts is definitely done more for Sony than fucking Persona. So I don't know what the hell is going on with Kingdom Hearts. There isn't any Final Fantasy characters in there either. So I'm guessing it's just like it like rights issues with Square Enix. But yeah, it definitely takes you back down memory lane with Sony's older IPs, which leads to another reason why Sony is fucking stupid. Because I really wish Diz was here, because he would agree with me on this.
This is here.
No, he said he'd be right back.
Oh, okay. What?
But a couple of days ago, a Sony executive came out and said, we don't have any, we haven't been making that many IPs.
Oh yeah, like original IPs. I saw that too. I saw that. Yeah.
And he didn't say that we're not making enough original IPs. Period. He said we haven't been making enough original IPs from the beginning. Like, what do you mean from the beginning? Like, do you not remember? Do you not know what you have? You have like 30 IPs just sitting in the background while you're making fucking Concord, and it's flopping. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, you have a whole game dedicated to the IPs that you have and the games that you have. You could put on your console, and you have none of them.
This is what happens when companies age and like the original like founders are like gone. You got all these like out of touch CEOs that take their place, and like, where are our IPs? And like all the IPs are literally sitting in front of them. Like, people have been begging for like SOCOM and like all those other classic Sony original like IPs, and Sony just refuses to like give them time of day.
But this doesn't happen with
I don't.
Nintendo, and it doesn't really happen with Microsoft either, because they're still, well, aside from
They got
Banjo
Halo.
Kazooie, but Halo, Fable, Borderlands, they're still Gears of War too. They know they have IPs. I mean, they've been pressured. They've been pressured to fill them off because they're doing so ass right now. But like they're taking advantage of their IPs. But Nintendo's taking advantage of our IPs. Sony is not, and I don't know why they're not. They have, and it's like a lot of them are like classic, like Sly Cooper, Jack and Daxter. It's the fucking other one. I don't fucking remember.
The only thing I could think of, and this is probably a pretty weak argument, is maybe they want more family-friendly IPs. Maybe like stuff that they can market to like the widest audience. That's the only thing I could think of. But
Who,
like
Sony?
even like even then though, I'm sure they can find something.
That's
you know?
what Sly Cooper, Jack and Daxter, or Ratchet and Clank. Though those are their family-friendly IPs. They've been moving away from family-friendly IPs, which is yeah, they've been moving away from family-friendly IPs with like stuff like Spider-Man, Ghosts.
I mean, I think Spider-Man is like at least T, like rated
Yeah.
T for teen, right? But
But, like,
Ghost is definitely like
They
not a
lost
family-friendly.
Last of Us too. Like they lost their like childhood innocence kind of thing, where like the thing that they used to have, but they don't have anymore. Like Nintendo still has it, but they're a family friendly console. Of course, they're still gonna have it, but people still want, like, there's a lot of people who want these like Astro Bar like type arcade games from Sony, and like these short games, because Ratchet and Clank isn't very long either, and that's still like a great game. Yeah, this is just, they need to take advantage of the stuff they have, because they're not, and they
Yeah, I
acknowledge
really
that they
don't know what
have
they're
them.
doing.
They acknowledge that they have these IPs, but they just don't want to fucking use them.
Yeah, I really don't know what Sony's doing. Like, I'm still for the only thing I'm really looking for from Sony is Ghost 2. I just want to see how that's going to turn out. But like, I don't know that the console generation like that Sony has done, and this is Xbox too. It's like it's so lackluster. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, they have the hardware to like really make some good games now. Like,
It just
the tech
takes
is like
a
there.
long
It's just
time.
like they're not. Yeah,
That because like I'm sure Astrobot didn't take as long as
like a God of War or
Yeah.
like Spider-Man.
I'm sure Ratchet and Clank didn't take as long as either. If they kept making, I think a lot of the problem too is that a lot of these games are made by the same company. So like,
But I mean, they had all these other studios to make those
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of
studio.
games. Like, they
Yeah.
got rid of Japan Studio. Like, what
Yeah.
would have been smart is to have Japan Studio make like these smaller scale games in between launches of the big titles, like Spider-Man and like, you know, God of War and like Ghost. That way, it's like a staggered release. Like, there's still content for people to play while they're waiting for these bigger games. But instead of doing that, they just fired their smaller studios and then try to like bank on like live. But I think what happened is Sony don't want to put the work in to make these smaller like but quality games, and they're thinking that they can subsidize their like profits by like having live services keep them making money so they can fund the big games. And I think it's not working for them anymore. You know?
Well, it is working, because they released like the sales number, like the sales charts. Like the PS5 is the most profitable. It's the most profitable. This generation is the most profitable generation. But
Oh well. Yeah.
like, it's obviously still working for them, but it could be so much better. Like,
Yeah, I don't. I feel like they're relying more on third party for like a lot of games though. Like, like
Yeah.
Stellar Blade and like Rise of the Ronin. Like they're not making a whole lot of stuff themselves. They're just kind of like we have the hardware and like the developer, like other developers are just coming on their platform. But they shouldn't long term. They shouldn't just rely on that. They should have a lineup of stuff to release on their own too.
Is this back? Are you back?
Yeah.
All right.
What are you guys talking about?
All right. So
We're
yeah,
talking about Sony being dumb.
you get the
What?
Bill?
get this, Diz. All right. So I don't know if you heard or not. Rico heard, but a Sony executive came out and said we don't have any we haven't been making any original IPs. We haven't been making that much. And they didn't say we haven't been making enough original IPs, period. They said we haven't been making enough original IPs from the beginning.
What?
Yeah.
They literally said that.
Yeah, Sony exec said that. Which shows that they don't know what the hell they have in their like I don't know, bro. Like I know you like Sly Cooper. You want another Sly Cooper game? They probably don't even know what that is.
I don't know. I don't even know what Jack and Daxter is either.
But it makes me mad because
Or Ratchet and Clank, actually. No.
they're in Astrobot. That they have a whole game that released that shows the entire history of the PlayStation. And it's just like
do they have Ratchet and Clank on there?
yeah,
Do they have Sly Cooper on there?
yeah. They have Jack and Daxter.
Jack and Daxter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think I'm gonna steer one.
If you can think about it, they have it.
I'm trying to find one.
They even have Persona. You found that already?
Yeah, they have Persona. They have Joker, Teddy, and I guess
That's not Sony's IP though.
but it was a part of
But-
it was a part of their
It
history.
was part of
though.
their history because like
Yeah.
Persona started on the PS2.
Yeah, but still, it doesn't. It's more so Sega's and Atlas's.
But it was a
So-
part of their history though. Like
Yeah, like
it's not exploring all their IPs that they have. It's exploring PlayStation's history.
yeah, like
they had
there are
had-
so many games that started on PlayStation first, and then they branched out to other consoles. But they started on
Yeah.
on PlayStation.
they have Crash
They do.
Bandicoot. They have Metal Gear
It-
Solid.
when you put it like that, it makes more sense.
They have Uncharted.
Like a lot of these companies probably wouldn't have existed without having Sony as a platform to like prop them up in the first place. You know?
Yeah.
Which makes me mad because they don't have Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that was a huge disservice not to put Kingdom Hearts. I was expecting the Kingdom Hearts to show up in there,
Like,
but
I'm actually
not
I
gonna
was
understand.
surprised to see Persona.
yeah, I didn't expect that either. I would have expected Kingdom Hearts over Persona.
Yeah, they have some really obscure ones that I never. They have Ape Escape. They actually like they have a
Really?
whole, they have a whole level where you like turn into the Ape Escape main character, and it's literally an Ape Escape game.
Wait, question.
That's
Do they
cool.
have DMC on there?
Yes.
Like any reference to DMC?
Yeah.
Really? Shit.
I'm pretty. Oh, I don't know if they have it on Astro. I know they had it on Astro's. They had it on some other Astro game. They probably just have it on. I think the only company they couldn't get the rights to were the Square Enix characters. So because they have
That's why Sora wasn't on there then.
yeah, Date
probably
should be
don't
on there
know.
because they have Amaterasu from Okami, the dog.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
They have the dog from Okami, Amaterasu.
Oh, right. Yeah, right.
Yeah, so they should have BMC. But yeah, um, what else?
Well, we've got the PS5 Pro.
Oh yeah, that apparently Sony leaked it by accident
On purpose. Oh, back.
because there's because people have been leaking what the PS5 Pro looks like, and Sony released a 30th anniversary PlayStation picture, and it had like a whole bunch of like silhouettes of their consoles in the background, and one of the consoles looks like what the leaked PlayStation 5 Pro looks like.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, like you were saying earlier, Rico, after the Pro, because the Pro is expected to, because the PS5 now runs 4K at 30. The Pro at like is supposed to be running it at like 60. So 4K 60. I don't know what the selling point of the PS6 is gonna be.
It's going to be a hard sell. I mean, I guess the only thing that they can offer is like higher frame rates. 'Cause I know there's some games that are locked at 30 on the PS5. So
But that's what the
the only
PS5 Pro is gonna fix though.
yeah, I really don't know what the PS6 is going to offer, because ray tracing is the new gimmick, and I think now like people are trying to sell games off of ray tracing. But as things catch up with ray tracing, like there really isn't much of another selling point. There's no new technology in like video game graphics that like would be worth the purchase. Like what games already look extremely realistic. Like you can look at some video games and like mistake them for movies nowadays. So I
Yeah,
don't know what the PS6 could offer. Maybe stuff outside of gaming, but like what would that be?
I think it wouldn't be a
They already
PlayStation
have.
anymore.
Hmm?
Would it really be a PlayStation anymore if it just wasn't like for gaming?
The only thing I could see them do is like make a PlayStation branded PC. That's the only way. That's the only evolution I could see them doing. It's like just make it run like they don't even have to use Windows. Just like maybe a custom Linux version of Sony OS, and they can display PC games and Sony games on it. I don't know. Like I don't know what they could do because
That would defeat the whole purpose of them porting their like IPs to the PC anyways. Because they're already doing that.
yeah. So like I really don't know what Sony's going to do with a PS6 because they already kind of have the performance that I think people are more than happy with. And I know there's still people on the PS4 that haven't left yet. So I think I don't know what they'd have to do. Maybe cloud gaming, but then you wouldn't even need a console anymore. So
Yeah, it's
yeah, maybe Sony won't make a PS6 for like I think that the consoles should wait a couple years, maybe until some new innovation comes, and maybe
Yeah.
this console generation is just going to be an abnormally long console generation. You know,
I'm fine with that.
where like it lasts for like a decade or like a decade plus some change. You know, and when there's a new innovation in technology, then they'll make a PS6.
Oh, you know what they should do? They should make it
What's
to
that?
where you can actually connect your wireless earbuds or headphones to the PlayStation.
But
should-
like,
They should
I
do
feel like
that.
they could just do that with a software update. They wouldn't have to make a new console just to do that.
Oh, trust me, they can because Nintendo did it. But PlayStation? No, nah, you can't do that. You can have ray tracing with 1 second load times in 4K, but connect
I
your
think
Bluetooth.
what they should-
Oh, you can't do that.
I think instead of focusing on like a new console like a PS6, they should divert their resources into making an actual PS Vita like 2. Instead of the Portal, like actually make a real handheld
that's not a streaming device. You know,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
and it'd be cool if it could run like PS4 games, and maybe some PS5 games with like optimizations for them. Like, maybe if they could figure out how to get Spider-Man 2 to run on there, and it like didn't have the ray tracing, and like maybe some of the graphics are turned down, like that would be kind of cool. Um, like it'd be really cool to have a handheld without those haptic triggers, you know, because the Steam Deck, it's nice, but the haptics in the Steam Decks as a handheld are terrible. They have these really weak haptic motors, so like when you're playing games and there's like vibrations on the Steam Deck, you can barely feel them, you know.
Is this Rico
And
we're talking to?
Yeah,
You're saying there's a flaw in the Steam Deck. That's not right. This isn't Rico.
I mean, I love the Steam Deck. Like, that's my favorite handheld ever. Like, I think that it's great, and I would probably still stick with Steam Deck, even if they did make a PS, Vita 2. I probably wouldn't get it. I'd probably stick with the Steam Deck because most of the games work on there. But if they're trying to stand out from like all the handhelds that are in the crowd, that's what they would need to do. Like, they should make a PS Vita, have those cool haptics in there. Like, imagine playing actual Playroom and enjoying all those haptic things, and then maybe like using gyros in the Vita to move around. It'd be really cool.
Yeah. But like,
That's. Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, but like having a Vita separate, I feel like that wouldn't really work. Like having a Vita, like having a handheld separate from
I mean,
or like
they could always
existing.
have some kind of integration with the existing console, because people who already have it can like maybe connect it and stream stuff from it, or share games between it, or something to make it worthwhile.
Yeah, but it just wouldn't like, cause like it works with the Switch because you can use the Switch handheld and on your TV. But if they were to come out with a PS Vita now, like if you're interested in the PS Vita, most likely you already have a PlayStation 5. It's like, what would be the reason for getting a PS Vita? I don't think
I mean,
about like playing it
I guess
portably
to
would
play
be
games
that
on the
much.
go.
But I
But
don't think that would be that
again,
much of like a
and again,
selling
like they
point.
have the Portal, right? So like, if you already have a PS Portal and you are okay with that, you probably wouldn't want or need the PS Vita.
Maybe if
Um,
like with the PS Portable, you need Wi-Fi for the PS Portable.
yeah. So it'd be like offline gaming. So like, you wanted to play your PS5 games on the go, you would use the PS Vita instead of the Portal.
But like, how much would? Because like, they would have to make it good enough to where you can actually play PS5 games on there, and in order to do that, because the Switch is $300 right now, and the PS5 is $500, so they would have to add like middle point $400. I don't think people would be
Well,
willing to pay $400 just to play the games that they can already play at home portably.
yeah, I think that is true. Because like, looking at the Steam Deck can play some PS5 games. Like, you can play Ratchet and Clank. I know Spider-Man 2. There's a leaked version of the game out there on the internet that you can pirate. Right? I've seen gameplay of that on the Steam Deck. It runs pretty well, but like, Steam Deck is a $400 to $600 console, depending on what version you buy of it. So, at the very minimum, it would have to be $400. And
Yeah.
yeah, that is a hard sell for a lot of people.
The only
Um,
reason, like the only way like a console company can profit from a portable device is if the portable device works as a home console too, like the Switch. Because nobody's gonna
I mean,
pay $500
it's
unless they only want to play it
Mhm.
portably. But then you want to be able to play it on like big screen TV, and it wouldn't
well.
like
I mean,
it'll lose frames, it'll look ugly. Like
you can play games like on the Steam Deck on the big screen if you want to. You can dock it. You can. I have for my Steam Deck, I have a dock.
Yeah,
and I
I'm
can
talking
play
about
it on my
console
TV.
companies like PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch.
Well, I mean, if Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch and like Nintendo were to release more handhelds in the future, I think it'd be an expectation now that you could dock it.
But it would,
You
it
know,
would, that's
like-
not, it would have to be a whole entire generation because they can't release one now because people already have PS5s and they already have games on there. But
I guess.
a handheld
Well, I guess
where
maybe-
like $400 just to play it on the go is not a good justification. Just to play on the go is not a justification for spending $400.
I guess the only justification I could see, like, is like, say hypothetically, and this is like way in the future, that like technology gets so advanced to the point where they figure out how to make a handheld just as powerful as like a console. So basically, like, say they figure out how to put all that power of a PS5 into a handheld, then maybe I think it would be a selling point. Like, they could release the PS6, and the PS6 could be this hybrid that's like a handheld and it's like a console, and you can dock it, put it on a TV, and then when you're done, you can take it on the go and play it that way. And it has like no compromises, like it can run everything at max graphic settings and have ray tracing all on the handheld. Then I think it would be a good selling point, but I don't think that's possible right now, and I don't think that would be possible for a long time if it ever is.
And that also doesn't really align with PlayStation's like what they see, like what they do with PlayStation. So like, because like they make a lot of money, like PlayStation makes a lot of money from like their later installments. So like the Pro and the Slim, I'm pretty sure like the Pro and the Slim were the majority of sales for like the PlayStation 4 generation. So like they like to release their main console big and ugly, and then they like to make a slim version, and they make a more powerful version, and that's where they get like majority of their profits from, is the later versions. So like doing that handheld thing would kind of fuck with what they do.
I mean, they could. I mean, the Steam Deck is a pretty bulky handheld, so I mean, if they are able to do it, they could make like a bulkier handheld at first, and then make like a slim.
But if it was
down
bulky, then
version.
what's the like? If it's bulky, then there's no point of making it portable because bulky doesn't go with portable.
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of PC handhelds out there right now, and some of them are bulkier than others. But the thing with the bulky handhelds is the bulkier ones have more power, whereas the smaller ones are usually weaker. So yeah, it wouldn't work because if they did make a bulky one, right, and then they try to make a slim down one, then it would probably be weaker because it has less hardware in it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
don't know. That's gonna be
it just-
very hard. And also, with how powerful these consoles are, if they tried to put that much power in a handheld, people would be burning their hands with all of the heat that like
Yeah. It just
comes
doesn't
out of
work
them.
for Sony. It works for Nintendo because they don't make Spider-Man 2s. But like, yeah, Nintendo's like in a nice sweet spot for their stuff still sells. But they want to make more powerful. Like they still have room to improve. Nintendo has room to improve. I don't know what.
What is Sony doing with VR? Because I know they released the PS VR, and I don't hear any games coming out for that. Like,
They're still doing VR games. Usually what they'll do is whenever they have a state of play, they'll have a whole like a whole like 5-minute montage of VR games that are coming out. So there's usually like 3 or 4 new VR games that come out for PlayStation every state of play.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what
And
they
nobody
would
plays them
do.
because
Is
VR
like,
isn't like crazy like that. It's not like
yeah,
SAO type.
yeah. I don't know what Sony was going to do for PS6, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Um, One thing I can think of is maybe they'll get like a slightly faster chip and a slightly better graphics card inside the PS5. But at the point now, you probably won't even notice the difference. It'd probably be like you'd get like a extra 10 frames if you buy like a PS6, maybe after the PS5 Pro comes out.
Yeah, like majority of casual players aren't gonna like like 4K at like 60 frames. That's like the peak. Like majority of casual
I mean,
players aren't gonna want like
I guess 8K, right? That could be the selling point. Oh, you buy the PS6, you can play games at 8K, and most people don't even have 8K TVs. I've only
yeah.
seen a
So
couple.
that's just pointless. I don't even think companies are really even making 8K TVs because there's not really a market for that.
Yeah,
There's like a
there's no
little bit
market for
out
that.
there, but like they're not in like near the
It's
local
just people
Walmart.
who are like who have like a bunch of money and they just want to buy an 8K TV to say they have an 8K TV.
Yeah, but like, are they really? Are they like that easy to find? Cause like, well, where would you get an 8K TV?
Let me Google it. Maybe you just go on Amazon and look for 8K TV.
I'm on Amazon right now. I looked up 8K TV. There's only 4K.
They got them at Best Buy.
Best Buy. Yeah, that'd probably be the place to buy them. But like your local Walmart, you're not gonna see like an 8K TV.
Yeah, no, you can order them on Best Buy's website.
How much is it?
I'm trying to load the thing and see. TV. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna show you the screenshot of it because this is ridiculous.
Oh, this is. Are you looking at the Samsung?
The Samsung 85, $9,000, dude. What?
I'm looking at the Samsung 75. It's only 2,000.
Here, I'm gonna show you this one. Um, I'm just gonna take a screenshot and post it in the Discord.
I see 2,000, 7,000, 5,000.
Now, unless I chose the Canadian version, I'm pretty sure I clicked on US. I see one for 8,000 on here. Let me pull it up real quick.
I mean, you don't need. Oh yeah, I see it. I see it.
Yeah, so that's the maximum you can pay 8,000 for like that's a lot of money for a
This is
TV
a
that
ripoff
you
though.
probably
This is a 2022
yeah like
TV. I see one for 2,000. That's a 2023 TV.
that is a ripoff. And the thing is, I think 8K is so large like that your eyes probably can't even tell the difference in the pixels at
And
that
movies
point.
don't even shoot in 8K. The movies and
Yeah, like
TV shows, they don't even shoot in 8K anyway. So it's just be a huge waste of money.
yeah, and so you'd probably just be spending um all that money to upscale 4K video to 8K, and you're not getting native 8K. So I don't know. It's a
Yeah,
waste.
it is. The only thing I like, the only thing that really works for is like huge stadium monitors or stadium like TVs. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah,
All these people I see that buying this is like companies, and like they literally put it in like I could see like Wendy's buying it, and so like they'll put it inside of their thing so you can see the menus, you know, because all that screen real estate, the whole menu on there. But like a person buying an 8K TV to put in their house, where would you even put it? It'd be so big. Like it could probably take like if you have like a normal size living room, it'd probably take up a whole wall, just the whole TV there.
Yeah, but this isn't the TV podcast, so we're gonna move on, Rico.
Yeah, let's move on.
All right, we got two more topics. We're right there.
Metaphor and Lotus use sucks.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about metaphor first.
Okay.
Metaphor is not buying it. You're not buying it, right? Is
No, until something interesting to me anyway happens, I will.
all right. And me and Rico are buying it. Rico, are you buying it day one?
Nah, I'm not paying $70 day one. I'm doing what I did for Reload. I'm
Alright.
buying on
And
sale.
that's another reason I'm not fucking playing it.
Well, I'm the only one here buying it day one.
Yeah, but I'm definitely do plan on getting it. Hopefully, I can get it the same year it comes out if they go on sale that year. I know like Reload took a couple months before it went on sale, right?
Nah. Oh yeah. Well, not on launch, but reviews
Like
have been
a couple
coming
months
in.
after launch.
Reviews have been coming in. Well, actually, what happened to the? There you go.
You're back.
Reviews have been coming in, and this game is looking great. In terms of like reviews for the game, a lot of people who played it earlier are saying that it's a great mix of Persona and that other game that died because of Persona.
Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei. The Nier Automata
Composer worked
designer,
on it, right?
I think that they said that like metaphors like art or like its scenery or whatever looks amazing, which is kind of sucking himself off because I'm pretty sure he worked on that. But yeah, the reviews are looking metaphors looking pretty good.
I mean, I expect nothing less. Like Atlas makes pretty good stuff. Like they don't really miss when they make things. Even their spin-offs.
Soul Hacker was a thing.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Soul Hacker to this day still has like a mixed reception on Steam. Like people are very. It was a meh game. I wouldn't say it's a bad game, but it's certainly not something that people were like praising. Like it wasn't like the greatest thing that was ever made either.
But yeah, that nothing really else happened with Metaphor. It's just
Yeah.
people saying it's
I
good.
mean, I'm looking forward to it. I might look up a couple of videos to see like what the gameplay looks like once it comes out. But yeah, I'll pick it up once it goes on sale.
The music sound. Have any of you heard the music from Metaphor?
I've heard it's like this weird chanting kind of music. Like they wanted to do something new.
I like it.
It's very, yeah. It seems very like epic. Like you're like watching like a
Feels like kind of
like Greek kind of almost with like the chanting. You know.
like God of War kind of. It's like God of War meets Persona 5.
Well, I
Persona 3?
watched the
Persona 4?
what is it the gameplay like overview, that like hour-long one where they were talking about the game and stuff. And apparently what one of the music composers said was like when they were making the songs for the game, they listened to like Buddhist like chants, and it's like a mix of Buddhist chants with like this kind of medieval style like thing that they're doing. It's weird.
Yeah.
They were definitely went experimental with the soundtrack, and I haven't heard enough of it to make a decision whether or not I like it. But
It
from what I
definitely
heard, it
fits
sounded
the game.
good.
It might not be like playlist potential, but it definitely fits like the aesthetic of the
The
game.
themes. Yeah. Speaking of music and all that, why is Lotus You Suck?
bro,
apparently?
listen. I looked up a playlist on YouTube of every song that Lotus Use has done in terms of like the Persona series. He sucks, bro. He lyrically, Lotus Use sucks. I get that like he's Japanese or something. I don't fucking care, but
He's half American, half Japanese.
the dude sucks. Yeah, half of the time, most of the time, 80% of the time you can't hear him. But that's probably Atlas's fault for terrible mixing. But yeah, what he says, the things that he says, are actually absolutely terrible, absolutely trash. But although I did have like 2 songs that he's actually good at, which we all know that, you know, the best song, Persona 3 Reload, Changing Seasons.
I mean, I like Lotus You stuff. I mean, I know he lyrically, like maybe he's not the lyrics don't make sense in the Persona games. The lyrics have never made sense in Persona games.
The only sometimes where it made sense was in some cases in Persona 5.
I don't know.
I
know sometimes you can't hear
those
them.
songs were the only instance where I actually got what the fuck the lyrics were actually trying to say.
Yeah,
I just think his voice sounds cool when he's like rapping in the background. Even though he's probably mumbling in the background with the music, it just kind of sounds cool.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Something. It's excusable because it's a video game. But yeah, it's excusable because it's a video game. But there was one other song when I went back and listened to all his songs he did. Deep Breath is actually very good.
I love Deep Breath. Feeling no pressure by the peers in the media.
Yeah, you can actually understand what he's saying. He's not saying random stuff. So that
I think it's just Atlas
like seasons.
Drowning his voice out. Like first of all, he has a deep voice, right? And like some of the soundtracks are very like.
No, I listened to his. He recently had a concert, and he also sounded low in that too.
Like and also, and also, he worked on the Soul York soundtrack, and most of the songs he was in, I could barely hear him either way.
Bro, Bungo Stray Dogs. Oh my god, that was straight ass, bro. Oh my god, that was terrible. I listened to the 2 songs he did in the Bungo Stray Dogs. It's actually bad.
Isn't that Good for Nothing thing?
It was 2. It was the 2 of the only 2 ones he did. So it was one of them, but both of them were they were terrible. Both of them were trash. It was absolutely bad.
What is like when he's not doing Persona? What does Lotus Juice do? Like, does he make anything outside of Persona, or?
I don't know, bro.
I mean, it sounds to me like she's essentially just an Atlas employee that sometimes does like an anime cameo once in a while.
Yeah, Atlas just doesn't want to let him go. Me personally, if I was in Alice's shoes, I would have put, you know, Snoop Diggity Dog in there. But you know, it's not up to me. So
I like Lotus Juice, but I mean, I
like him. I think he's a cool person. He's just not a good artist.
I mean, like I said, I don't mind the mumbling because I think the soundtracks still sound cool, and he's just kind of.
Oh yeah, it sounds fine. Yeah, because it's in a video game. It's excusable.
I mean, I guess if he was an actual artist, maybe he wouldn't do.
No, if he did the R&B, if he solely did R&B, he would be great. But rapping, I don't think he's not a good rapper.
I really wouldn't call most of his songs rapping. Okay. The style of how he's singing is supposed to be doing is rapping, but the lyrics says literally otherwise. It is not rapping, even though he's trying to rap.
I remember that one meme was like three triangles connect to a rectangle.
Oh,
that's the lyrics.
3 triangles.
Like, I know he did that one interview where he said like they literally gave him like 10 minutes or like 30 minutes to rock.
Do they give him like 3 minutes every song? Because it's every song he doesn't make sense.
Yeah, like, but I'm sure like now like they've got to have given him time to like actually make lyrics. But I think what they do now is like making whatever up on the spot worked for you last time, let's just do that every time.
Yeah. And then all right, we're in the studio right now. I'll sing some Lotus Juice. All right. Looking at banana. It's a yellow banana. Looking at the TV. Looking at me. Look at this mirror. I got Rico and I got this. We're doing a podcast. Yeah, that's Lotus Juice, bro.
He literally just comes into the studio like, all right, we're just gonna shoot. Just say whatever's on your mind.
We're in a tower, like 9/11. Look at that plane. It's gonna crash. Oh, I also scheduled to make sure we're on time. I actually scheduled a plane to crash in here. So if we don't complete this podcast in the set amount of time that I have, a plane will come and crash into this tower and kill us.
What?
Yeah.
But we don't live in the same location. Like you have three.
No, I
separate
mean in
planes
VR.
and-
Like you see that window right there?
Oh, wait, what?
Like
Are
over
we
this,
in the Twin
it's
Towers?
behind you. Yeah, it'll come. The plane will come and kill us.
Wait a minute, is this New York?
It's the Twin Towers.
Where?
We're
I
in
don't
the Twin
see it.
Towers right now. We're in there.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
This looks like New York Post Twin Towers.
All right,
It's not
listen,
really
listen, shut up.
location or
Listen, sit back down.
Okay.
But yeah, Lotus he just needs to do R&B, just solely R&B. He'd be fine.
What is this other topic you have about movies? What is that?
We talked about that while you were gone. It was we actually didn't talk about the Minecraft movie, bro. Have y'all seen the
Oh,
Oh
Minecraft
hell
movie?
no!
Bro, that thing looks terrible.
I only seen like fucking 2 movies. Actually, no, it wasn't 2. I've never seen a movie in my life where I took one look at like photos and one trailer. I just said, "Yep, this is shit already. This is gonna fucking be the worst thing ever."
Bro, Jack Black Steve is, bro, that's the most cursed thing I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, Jack Black did amazing in the Mario movie, so let's just hire him, just for the freaking marketing. Yeah, that'll give us money.
They're probably
Um,
I would bet you, like, I don't have $50, but if I had $50, I would bet you $50 that he probably has a musical number in the movie.
He better fucking do, because that's just a Jack Black thing to do.
Yeah, ever since the Mario movie and the Sonic movie, these like companies are trying to race to make like these cinematic universe, or it's like these movies or TV shows in general of these games. Arcane too. Ever since those 3 came out, it's just like it's been
I mean,
ass.
I'm glad there's more video game movies that are coming out, but it's like, but it's just like the freaking companies that are making them don't even know the fucking reason why movies like Sonic, Mario, Pokemon Detective Pikachu,
Yeah,
and
that was a good movie,
Arcane
too.
did so well in the fucking first place. Okay. Speaking of which, I'm gonna say this outright. I did not like the Pokemon movie
I liked it.
at all. And
Well, I
then
didn't
again, I
like-
haven't seen it in years.
I
But
didn't like the
I
main
was,
character.
but
He's kind of ass. It's kind of annoying.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I felt like I was the only one who actually disliked the movie. But then again, I haven't seen it in like years.
Well,
so
the
maybe I'll
story
watch
was
it
kind of
again.
mid, but I like seeing like the Pokemon. Like I feel like that was the main selling point of the movie,
Yeah.
was just seeing all the Pokemon.
Yeah, it also and also made me realize how fucking horrifying Charizard would be. And
Yeah.
that sucks because I
Well,
wanted him in real life.
How disturbing Licky Tongue would be. That's tongue,
Yeah.
man. That. Ugh. Ugh. But have you seen the Sonic 3 trailer? Diz? Probably have.
Yeah.
Looks great. Shadow
and
looks
and
cool.
another thing I've been want to actually talk about. Speaking of which, the amount of fucking Sonic fans who are complaining that it's not entirely accurate to the source material of Sonic Adventure 2. They have a very fair point. I definitely remember Sonic having a mother that's a fucking owl and her transporting to the freaking human world just so he could save the world from Eggman and then have a freaking human family. That happened in the Sonic game, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that
Right,
did.
Dame?
Yeah.
Yeah. And remember when Sonic 2, when Sonic met Tails, and then they have to team up to defeat Knuckles. Yeah, I definitely remember that. In
Oh wait,
Sonic
no,
2. It
I don't.
definitely wasn't in Sonic
I don't
3.
remember that, but I do remember when Knuckles had his own spin-off game and he hung out with like a gay dude and talked about bullying.
Yeah.
I think that was like a spin-off game they did.
It's literally okay. It's literally the same reason why I pretty much don't really care. I don't really hold as low standards as many other people do to Sonic Boom, because for one thing, the TV show was actually amazing, and second of all, it's a spin-off series. I've always treated it as such ever since the game release. It's always been a spin-off series, so therefore I never ever hold it to the same standard as the freaking original series. The same case for the movie. It's its own separate universe, but every other Sonic fan is literally treating it like it's part of the fucking game universe for some fucking reason.
Now, I will say this, because they kind of lost me in that new trailer, because I didn't see a specific character I really wanted to see, and I'll say this right now: if I go see that movie, I don't care if it happens in the end credits or the mid credits, but they better appear. But if I go see that movie and I don't see Amy Rose, I'm gonna be pissed. She needs to be
pissed.
She need to be there.
I would be pissed too, but in all honesty, I could really care less.
Now I'll be
In all
even
honesty.
more pissed if I don't see Amy Rose, but I see Rouge the Bat. That would actually make me mad.
If anything,
Ooh.
in my opinion, yes, it would suck. I mean, after all, I want to fucking see.
What?
Why did I fucking have a brain fart over this? Rouge and Amy in the same movie too. But in all honesty, to me anyway, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Never mind.
Well then,
Oh, did you hear the rumors that people are saying that Sonic's dad is gonna die, bro? He's not gonna die.
I mean, that one scene was kind of hinting at it, but I don't really fucking see it.
Right. He's
I
not
mean,
gonna
there
die.
was.
we're talking
I
about
mean, I
movies,
kinda-
and
Yeah.
Did you hear about the Acolyte?
What the fuck are you talking about?
don't know,
I
that
heard
Star
Moist
Wars movie?
Critical talk about it, but I've
What
never
is the
seen it
Acolyte?
because it's a Star Wars film that was extremely fucking bad.
Oh,
Like so
that.
bad to literal. Yeah.
Yeah.
They canceled it. That was how bad it was. Like they're not going to make
Good.
it.
And
Why'd
as
they cancel
usual, and because it was terrible.
it?
Nobody watched it. Like the viewership was it was the Concord of movies.
Oh.
And as usual, the people working on the project are blaming the consumers because they quote unquote do have good taste, rather than owning up to the fact that they made a fucking terrible series.
I don't know. I was watching a video, and in the video they pulled up an interview of the actors, and they were literally saying this is the gayest Star Wars. Like unironically, that
Bro,
what they
I
were
was
saying.
literally about to say. I was literally about to say that it looked like Sweet Baby worked on this. I'm looking at a poster of it right now. It looks like Sweet Baby approved it.
From what
At this point, I literally want to go past them.
I saw a video like summarizing the movie, the show up. Basically, like these two lesbian Jedi, both like they're both black. They basically have a baby somehow with the Force, right? Like they don't. They use the Force to put a seed in one of them's body, and then they
Wait, actually, I
pop out
think
two
that
twin babies.
actually did happen, or like really early in Star Wars. So it's not really that crazy, because I think that actually did happen.
Yeah.
Late, like early in the Star Wars series.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, well,
Padme, I forgot.
yeah, well, I guess they did that, and
I think.
like they have these two babies, and like they're twins, and like one of them is evil, but like at the end they're actually not evil, and they fight, and
So
like, they kill a bunch of Jedi.
So
and then,
literally, the entirety of the entirety of the Star Wars trilogy, basically.
Yeah, it's basically like just the first Star Wars trilogy, but like with I guess black people as the main characters. I don't know. There's not really much. It's not doesn't have like I've seen like clips of it. There's nothing really that makes it stand out. It's just kind of like they just kill a bunch of Jedi, and then like at the end, the character's lightsaber, like she cuts her hand, and her hand is bleeding, and she had a blue lightsaber, and then the blood seeped into the lightsaber and turned the lightsaber red, and then the series ended.
So someone loses their hand at the
What?
end, just like how Luke loses his
cut her-
hand. Interesting,
She
huh?
didn't lose her hand. She cut her hand, and the blood from her hand
Oh,
got. I guess it went inside the lightsaber, and the
God,
lightsaber
did you
turned
not?
red.
what?
And the video I was
I don't
watching
think that's how
would
lightsabers
say
work.
no. They
That
said
is
yeah, that's
not-
not like they said the lightsaber. If we're looking at like color theory, it should have turned I think purple or something, right? But like mixing like red
Okay,
and
okay.
like
Quick
blue.
question. Did the blood get inside the saber or on
Yes.
the lightsaber saber?
No, okay, so she cut her hand and she grabbed her lightsaber because it was like supposed to be symbolic of her no longer being a Jedi, and she was like joining the Sith at the end, right? So she
And
cut
that
her
just-
hand, and her hand is bleeding, and her blue lightsaber, I guess it was infused with the blood from her hand, and then the lightsaber turned red.
It's
and
like
a Sith
it
now.
cuts metal. Wouldn't it be hot enough to evaporate the blood? Like
I don't
Yes.
know. I like
This literally shows that the people working on this has no idea what the fuck they're doing with Star Wars. That is not how you change
But
colors with Star.
I'm pretty
with
sure
fucking lightsabers.
people have stabbed other people with lightsabers before. They never change color. Like,
Yes.
Like
what are
that's
we
how it
talking about?
ended, man. Like I don't know. Like that's what they did, and people were saying like, why can't they have just made like another like Mandalorian type thing, you know? But I don't know.
Because,
I'm not in
because Disney refuses to make a good Star
It
Wars
was-
film like Mandalorian.
It was doing too good.
I'm not into
man. They
Star
have to-
Wars.
I'm not into Star. I don't know
That's-
anything. I know like the basic plot of what happens, and
Yeah, I know the basic plot too, but
it doesn't sound like Star Wars. It
I do
sounds like-
not.
I don't
Even-
know.
The plot
Oh,
is
it-
fucking all
yeah.
over the place. I
There's also that,
watched Moist freaking rant about this freaking film. All of his freaking episodes, all the 3 episodes, I think 3, that he did ranting about this series. I still did not get a single fucking thing he was saying.
also, speaking of Star Wars, that new Star Wars game isn't doing very well either.
Who would have guessed?
Outlaws. Apparently, now this is just like physical store sales. So apparently, the physical sales in the UK, because they report that in the UK, are like they're like 3 times lower than the sales of like Jedi Survivor. That's the other Star Wars game that has come out recently. You know that one with like the dude and the robot.
Fallen Order.
Yeah, it's like sold like 3 times less than that game
I love
in
this song.
comparison. Now that's just physical sales. That doesn't account for digital sales. But I mean, if you're looking at like the stock for like Ubisoft, it's down a lot. And usually you'd expect like after like a release like that, like stock go up a bit, because like they've released a new game. The company gets a little bit more clout. People want to invest for the next title. I don't know. It isn't. The reception for the game is not very good either. Like people are saying it's extremely buggy, and like I've seen videos. The AI in that game is terrible. Like there was a video from Asmongold that he posted, and like he was literally running into bushes, right? And the AI was like following him, and as soon as he went into the bush, it's like they disappeared. It's like that game of peekaboo with a baby, and like the baby will actually think that you've left the room when you cover up your face. It's like you can do that with the AI in the game.
The fucking character they're playing as has Sneak 100 already in the fucking game. Damn.
Yeah, and it's like an open world. It's kind of, they tried to make it like a GTA in space, but it's not really. Like I've seen like a clip of like you literally go in front of a stormtrooper and murder somebody, and the stormtrooper will look at you, look at the dead body, and then walk away.
This is Skyrim.
This seems normal. Continue on.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, Star Wars. Star Wars hasn't been doing good since like I don't know.
Ever, literally,
I think
literally
so.
ever since the freaking
Since Lucas
sequel
sold
movies.
it, right? Like Lucas sold it to Disney, and Disney has just kind of been doing Disney with it.
Other than like the Mandalorian and that one
Yeah,
Star Wars
Mandalorian
game,
I heard was really good.
that other Star Wars
I've
game
seen a
did
little
pretty
bit of
good
Mandalorian.
too, though. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, Jedi Survivor. I
Yeah,
think that's what it's called.
that did good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the second game did good too, but everything else,
I remember before Star Wars Outlaws released, though, I was watching this one dude who does he's just kind of like a commentary dude for video games. Legacy Killer HD. That dude was coping hard for Star Wars. He's like, oh man, it'd be so cool if it was like GTA and like if you got a 5-star rating, like Darth Vader would come and chase you down.
Darth
Kinda
Vader.
That's what he thought. Like he thought like I got a 5-star rating and like because it's just like they try to make it like GTA in space, right? You got a rating and like the stormtroopers are supposed to chase you down, I guess. And he thought, oh wow, if like you get a 5-star rating and you get popular enough, maybe Darth Vader will come and like, but that doesn't happen. The AI will like glitch out and like run away from you, or like
Wow.
they'll follow you on the speed bike thing and like you can literally run past the rock and they'll get caught on the rock and you can just like evade them.
GTA 6 needs to come. Yeah, I can't wait for next year, bro, because there's been a lot of ads.
I mean,
we need the good games to come out. I'm tired of good games have been coming
Yeah.
out, but
yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get GTA 6. I mean, obviously I can't right now because I'm on PC, but I'm very much in a wait and see state for GTA 6. I think
I
there's
can't.
oh, yeah,
I think it's
we know,
starting to become
Days.
like
Your PC
Half-Life.
can't run it. Yeah, we know.
Even if I even had the right requirements for it, I still wouldn't even get it.
I mean, it's not coming out on PC probably for another like once it comes out. I'm calling it now. It's probably gonna be another 2 years before we even hear anything about it coming to PC. Rockstar has always released the PC versions very late because of reasons. I think it's one of the reasons is I think it's piracy, and also I think PC players are just a lot more stubborn in comparison to console people. They're gonna want all these specific features and stuff.
Oh, like mod and shit.
Mods, yeah, and what else is it?
I mean,
Mods
that's
and like
fair.
all the
Like,
all
I
of the,
mean,
like,
like to be
settings,
fair,
like
if I was a developer, I would at least want to see what my game would like, how my game would be doing, like at least a couple months without any mods. Like, I want people to enjoy the game that like I worked hard on this game. I want you to enjoy it for what it is for at least a few months and not like mod it immediately. I understand that,
I
but
know
like
like
2 years is crazy.
there's some games like I know like Starfield. There was mods that were coming out before the game even launched because apparently somebody got like an early version of Starfield and they already had mods come out day one. Like they got the early version of Starfield. So I mean I guess I get that like, but I mean it's also like the player's experience. I think with GTA in particular, like that game is kind of like a sandbox anyway, and when you like are in the open world, you're just going to want to do what you want to do. So why not also let people have mods to go along with that?
Yeah,
But
I guess I'd
I
probably
mean,
like put a like disclosure in the and like when it starts,
but yeah,
it'll like say like, please try to beat this game at least once before modding it.
yeah, and also like if mods, you know, break certain parts of the game that you didn't intend, you know, there could be a possibility that people misunderstand it, like, oh, you messed this up, and it's like, no, you put mods in the game, you know, if game is breaking in a way that you didn't expect, it's because you have mods in the game. That's probably another reason why, you know, I could see the developer not wanting mods out too.
Has that ever happened though?
No, I've only seen mods that fix performance. Like if a developer for that like left a bug in the game, usually someone will mod to fix it. So yeah, no, modders are pretty. They're a lot better with developers at keeping the games optimized and stuff.
Power World. Sorry, there's something in my throat. Anyway, what?
Oh yeah, Powered sucks.
Really, you think so?
Oh well,
So
I
you guys
mean,
aren't
in
going
terms
to-
of like optimization,
Oh yeah.
For now,
but it is
Okay,
early
okay,
access.
me-
It's early access game.
okay, me and a friend of mine who were doing a playthrough on Power World, and no matter what fucking mod I had on, I had a mod on that reduced the fucking frame rate issues. It still happened, and the fucking worst part is that game was lagging so fucking badly that when I freaking alt tab just to try to freaking remove, not to remove, to close out of the game, it made my PC lag so fucking bad that I had to restart my PC. That is unacceptable in my opinion. Especially if it's a game that I'm supposed to fucking pay for. I don't care if it's early access. I will say this as a hot take. Early access games, except Ultra Kill, should not cost money.
Well, at that point, it's just like a beta test.
I don't care. Give me a good reason why most of the freaking early access games barely freaking work, or at least the ones I played. Give me a reason
Actually-
why I shouldn't have to freaking spend money on games that barely fucking work. And the only excuse is, oh, wait until it patches out. It will get better.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I guess
I
the
mean-
great part about it is that people still play it despite of how. I mean, streamers. I watch the streamers seem to be doing fine. So I don't know. Maybe they just have super like OD PCs.
At this point, I'm
It might
pretty
also
probably.
work a little better on Xbox.
Yeah, didn't they release it on Xbox?
Yeah, it released day one on Xbox.
Oh, I thought I had to freaking delay it for it.
Yeah, it was on Game Pass.
I think it's something else. Yeah.
Oh, that's probably the last thing, but I actually forgot. How did you like the Epic Mickey demo?
Oh, what, me?
Yeah.
It was a nostalgic fucking trip. I did not finish the demo because I was fucking dead ass tired, so I got to the point of where I rescued,
I didn't either.
where I got the freaking Dumbo roller coaster, whatever the fuck spinning things. teacups,
Yeah,
whatever
that's
the fuck.
exactly where I stopped.
Anyway, I was dead fucking tired, so I had to skip through it. But my fucking god, my nostalgia for this game was freaking high. That was one of the first, not the first. That was one of the Wii games I used to play consistently as a freaking kid. I loved Epic Mickey, even though I could not get past Spirit Wars for shit, because that was a fucking time where I was terrible at video games as a kid. But I loved it so freaking much, and despite the amount of freaking literal half a decade that I freaking haven't played this game for, I remember all the fucking sound effects still to this day, and I'm surprised that I still do at this point.
Yeah, sadly, I was kind of because I only felt like half nostalgia because I never played the original. I only played Epic Mickey 2. So
Ah.
I was only like half nostalgia. And also, I'm pretty sure, yeah, in Epic Mickey 2 had like CGI cutscenes with voice acting. One does not have
It
that.
did.
So I was kind of disappointed about that, but it's like it's
It
also,
also- it-
weird
it
with,
al-
with the cutscenes because like they don't talk, but it has like subtitles and they make noises. They're like Mickey says "halt," but like he doesn't actually talk.
Yeah,
Weird.
yeah. I don't. And also another thing I freaking noticed, they reused the freaking cutscene, those anime cutscenes from the original. Those entire things were from the original, dialogue and all.
Damn, that's. Ugh. Well, I
I
mean,
just found that fucking weird.
the devs did say that they would be happy to work on an Epic Mickey 2 remake.
Does it really need a remake though?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I mean, hell, it's on PC. So-
I mean, like, Yeah, like it came out during like the Wii PlayStation 3 era, so I think it's fine. It's not like it's a PS2 game.
Yeah.
When did one come out? PS3? I don't
The
know.
what?
I don't know, bro. But yeah, it's fun. But yeah, I think that is it, guys. We made it.
Nice.
Yeah, we made it.
2 hours 40 minutes.
That's
Yay.
cool. I still gotta finish this website. I'm gonna probably finish tomorrow.
Procrastinating as usual.
It's a lot of work, man. Like, it's just so much work.
Did I tell you that did I tell y'all that I hold on, let me mute my mic for the stream. Hold on.
Really, you play South Park? That's nice, dude.
No, the show.
Yeah. Oh, you watch
That's only
South
one of
Park?
my moves,
Nice.
huh? Wait a minute. You just admitted the pirating on that's against YouTube's terms of service.
And Rico,
team.
you fucking ruined it.
You, oh, I mean in Minecraft. In Minecraft. Not in real life. It was in
Oh
Minecraft.
no, Rico, why were you? Oh, was someone in the background? Like who you're talking to? Someone's in the background.
Yeah. I was telling I was telling somebody not to pirate content. That was
Yeah,
what
I
I was
had to
saying.
go.
They were talking about like pirating all of like South Park, and I was saying, you know, you shouldn't do that, and especially like you know, I'm on podcasts. Like, you can't say stuff that's against terms of service. I was telling another person in the room, you know, I was advocating not to do piracy in the room.
It's crazy because like South Park is a good series, but like I don't know, well, you shouldn't pirate it because
Yeah, like you should never do that.
To anyone who pirates on here, fuck you all. You guys deserve to have you get stepped on.
yeah, I mean they did have a whole episode like making fun of how piracy isn't really that big of a deal, but you know,
it is. It's illegal and it should never fucking happen.
That was my least favorite episode. That piracy is definitely a huge problem, and it's totally not a first world country issue, but
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it affects. Like I'm pretty sure that like global warming happened because of piracy, right?
Yeah. For every like media or thing that you pirate, a child in Africa goes without food. So just keep that in mind when you think to download anything off the internet without paying for it.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that
if you ever pirate, your mother dies. Everyone you know and love dies.
And I'm pretty sure that like copyright too, like if you copyright, I'm pretty sure Twitch is totally in the right to copyright strike your shit, and is definitely not a fucking bitch. You hear that, Twitch? If you copyright our shit, you're not a bitch, okay? You're only an asshole. But
yeah, especially if you just hum it and you don't actually like have the song playing in the background. Yeah, it's totally okay to copyright for that too.
Yeah, this playing is not actually the song. We actually have a fourth person here who's just humming. And I actually have like sax like playing in the background. They're playing their sax.
Yeah, like this is all original music. Like they've composed this just for the podcast. You know,
actually,
like we have a whole like orchestra like prepared for you guys. That's how much we care about the viewers. We have like live performances.
Yeah, and even if that's bad, we actually contacted Atlas on Discord. They said that we could use. We have all the rights to their stuff. Rico, make a fake Discord Atlas account. They actually messaged us and they said they like our podcast. Yeah.
Like
we could use their stuff.
Yeah, they even said we might get a cameo in Persona 6. Like there's gonna be like a radio station, and like we're totally gonna be in the radio for that game. So we're pretty much Atlas employees at this point.
Pretty much. Well, we might as well promote their stuff, guys. If you're out there, if you're listening, buy Metaphor. All right, buy Metaphor.
Yeah.
Free ads.
Totally, we're sponsored by them too. Like this.
No, we're not sponsored. We're just happy. We love Atlas so much.
Yeah,
that
we just like Atlas
yeah.
has done so much for us that we're just cool with them. We're friends. We're like we're
Guys, I
friends
have a
with the
confession to
developers.
make. I was actually gonna, when I met you guys, I was actually gonna kill myself. But then Rico told me about Persona and Persona. I think we should end this. We did end.
Yeah, we should.
Now. Just end it.
All right.
That took a fucking turn already. What was that?
Um. All right. Say bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.